I'm crossing the line by teaching you this. 10 seconds from now, you'll either close this tab and stay exactly where you are, or you'll hear the 7 rules that make a leader untouchable. I'm giving you the real code, the version that never makes it onto motivational posters, and once you hear it, you can't unhear it. 3, 2, 1. I've spent 15 years in rooms where the cameras never roll, watching generals and CEOs bend outcomes without ever appearing on an org chart. Behind the doors, they all play by the same 7 ruthless rules. Most people call them unethical. They call them Tuesday. You decide which side you're on. Rule 1. Build an unreadable face and a relentless ledger. Most people wear every feeling like a neon sign. That's suicide. Your face is a vault. When nobody can read you, they project their own fear onto the blank slate and start confessing plans just to fill the silence. But the vault is only half the weapon. Behind it you keep a ledger that never forgets. Every favor, every slight, every coffee bought logged, not out of pettiness. Leverage compounds. When the moment comes, you cash it once, decisively, and the room realizes you've been holding the cards the entire time. Machiavelli said the lion can't escape traps and the fox can't fight wolves. The ledger is the fox trap. The unreadable face is the lion's skin. You need both. Rule 2. Be first to define, last to explain. The person who frames the question wins the debate. Most people waste hours polishing explanations. Winners refuse to give one. State the terms, plant the flag, and watch everyone argue inside your boundaries. Tomorrow, open the next meeting with, "The real issue isn't budget, it's trust." Then shut up. The entire conversation will orbit that definition. When someone later asks you to elaborate, smile and say, "I think the numbers speak for themselves." The more they chase your explanation, the more power you absorb. Explanations are anchors. Drop them, and you're stuck defending a patch of sand. Stay silent, and the ocean moves around you. Rule 3. Trade reputation for leverage, never the reverse. Conventional wisdom says guard your reputation like treasure. That's adorable. Reputation is the costume, leverage is the body inside it. When the two collide, discard the costume. Imagine you're running a startup that a larger competitor can crush with one call. You could spend months burnishing your brand story or quietly leak a memo showing the competitor's biggest client is already testing your beta. Your reputation takes a hit for being aggressive, but the leverage keeps you breathing. Later, when you're the bigger fish, you can buy a new reputation wholesale. Leverage, once lost, rarely comes back. Rule 4. Use mercy like a blade with the edge wrapped. Mercy unsettles people more than punishment because it's unpredictable. Wrap the blade so it looks like kindness while it's actually arithmetic. An employee steals data. You could fire him publicly and send a message. Instead, slide the evidence across your desk and say, "You'll spend the next 2 years fixing exactly what you broke." Succeed and I keep your secret. Fail and the entire industry finds out Friday at noon. You just bought a spy in the competitor's camp and a demonstration that you can grant life or death. The blade is wrapped, but everyone feels the edge. If these first 4 rules already feel like someone's been reading your diary, hit subscribe because Rule 5 flips the board entirely. I'm not asking you to like the video yet. You'll know whether it deserves your endorsement after you've heard all 7. Rule 5. Cultivate scarcity, then over-deliver in one stroke. Human brains chase what runs away. Masters starve the market of their attention, their time, their product. Then, just as people adapt to the drought, they flood the zone with value. The contrast feels like magic. Steve Jobs was the poster child. Years of minimal releases turned every keynote into a cultural event. Scarcity built the hunger. One decisive launch fed it. Do the same on your scale. Become known for saying no twice as often as yes. Then, when you finally move, make the impact so outsized that rumors start without your help. Scarcity without payoff is arrogance. Payoff without scarcity is pleading. Stack both, and you become myth. Rule 6. Keep allies fed and rivals guessing. Allies need visibility. Promote them louder than they promote themselves, because a fed ally is a loyal ally. Rivals need confusion. Feed them contradictory data until they're paralyzed by their own spreadsheets. A board member I advise once had a peer plotting a coup. Instead of a counter-campaign, he assigned the rival a special project with quarterly updates to the CEO updates that were never scheduled. Every time the rival asked for clarity, the CEO was in transit. 6 months later, the coup died of starvation. Meanwhile, the advisors' team took headline credit for revenue wins. Feed one side, starve the other. Simple biology. Rule 7. Master the pivot from chaos to order. Crises are the only moments you can rewrite rules without asking permission. While others freeze or moralize, you accelerate. When the building's on fire, the crowd obeys anyone with a calm voice and an extinguisher. But, and this is critical, you must crystallize the new order once the smoke clears. Victories left unsettled evaporate. The day after you seize the advantage, publish the policy, lock the alliance, ink the exclusive contract, turn chaos energy into structure before competitors realize the battlefield shifted. History's great pivots look inevitable only because nobody saw them happen in real time. You will. These 7 rules don't make you a good person, they make you an unshakable one. You can pretend the game isn't played this way, or you can learn the rules and choose when to break them. Either way, the game continues. If you're ready to play deliberately instead of being the piece someone else moves, comment "unshackable" below. Only that word, nothing more. Then watch this again tomorrow. The second time, you'll see the code everywhere. In your office, politics, your negotiation, your relationships. Once you see it, you can never unsee it. Your move.